any Hollywood script writers here tonight, I mean, you couldn't have written a better script to send Frank Harris off after all he's done here the last 4 years. And you seriously couldn't have. I'm really proud of our defense. Once we got adjusted to the speed they were snapping it, we settled down a little bit, played a lot better. And it's pretty much typical of what we've done here for 4 straight years. It's just gritty kids, man. They won't go away. We were down and looked like we were never going to stop them, and then all of a sudden they just figure it out, man. They're great kids, and we put ourselves in a position now where we get to go play Tulane, and it'll be, nobody will think we can win, and we'll be the underdog on the road, and we're looking for the opportunity because our kids have worked hard to put ourselves in this position.
Jeff, it was an all-time performance by your quarterback tonight. Did you know he had that in him, considering all the struggles he's been through this season?
Yeah, he's been getting a little bit more healthy, and we've been really calling the games to take care of him, and we just made the decision not to let him go out in style. We needed to know what we had for Tulane, and he looked like the old Frank Harris to me. So I'm excited. I'm thrilled for him. He even had ball security once, like when he scored. He went old school, went in trouble double. It might be the first time I've ever seen him protect the football in 4 years. I've threatened to bench him for 4 years, but hadn't done it yet.
Jeff, the Roadrunners are going to play for a chance to go to the AAC title game. It's been a long road to get to this point. Just how does that feel to get here?
I think it's more special just because how frustrating September was for everybody. And I'm probably more proud of this team than the other. They're all different, right? But this one hadn't had just so much negativity towards them. And I'd really like to go back and look at what everybody said at that Houston game about Frank Harris right now and see what they say tonight.
Coach, you guys as a team set a new school record with total offense with 643 yards. What do you think was the biggest factor in setting that record tonight?
It's always players. Always has been, always will be. Starts with our line up front, protecting him. They did a heck of a job. McEwen had a heck of a night. Amador really came on. Tyke made plays. Cephas was amazing. Robert Henry was great out of the backfield. And then the straw that stirs the drink, man, 0-0. Oscar had a heck of a catch on third down. Rocco had a heck of a play, man. 2-minute drive right before halftime. It's just our kids, man. It's just what they do. Y'all been watching them. Y'all know. I know y'all asked me to describe it. Y'all are just in awe as I am. They do it all the time. Some of those catches those kids made were phenomenal. They're freshmen. Future's bright, man. Amador, McEwen. It's exciting.
Jeff, what does it say about Frank's personality that on such an emotional night he could deliver this kind of a performance on the field?
We really talked about it. But heck, he practiced it too. Half of them did this last year, right? So I said, hey man, we should know how to behave now. We all did senior night last night. We all cried, and here you are back again. So we really worked hard this week trying to enjoy the spirit walk, trying to enjoy every little detail, but not be so emotionally spent that we got off to a terrible start. And I don't know if it worked or not, but I know we were very intentional to not be so exhausted. I did not want to be behind 24-0 like last year. And we've never lost a senior night, but we always start out rough. But tonight we got down. I'm thinking, here we go again. But Frank went right down. I thought the 3rd and 14, where we hit the dig when they were in 2 deep zone, where McEwen laid out on the opening drive, was probably one of the biggest plays of the game. Because it got us to get that first touchdown and get us back 7-7.
Coach, 18 seniors recognized tonight. Can you put into words what that group has meant, not only to this program, but to you?
Yeah, it was tough, man. Team meeting was tough. Frank and Rashad always sit around the front, and they always wait till the very end. And they always hug my neck, and I thanked them. I did. Because not only do very few kids stay 4 years anymore, you can't even find kids that stay 1 year anymore. And our kids have been here the entire time. And I've got to coach this entire group the entire time. And it's been a Cinderella story. I mean it. I'm grateful. I'm grateful, and I thanked them for letting me coach them, man. It's a blast.
Jeff, I think from the moment the schedule was released, a lot of people looked at this game at Tulane that you have coming up now as a potential kind of conference championship playoff, if you will. What does it mean that you guys have done what you have to do to get there and now have that big game on the national stage?
Guess what, Greg? For once, I'm going to answer your question about Tulane because they're next on the schedule. So you're right. I might unmute Greg and JJ just go back and see what they really said after September, see if they really thought we were going to be here or not. No, that's what makes it more special again. It's how far they've come. And just his story again. And you heard what he said. He's had like 12 surgeries, I believe, or 10, whatever. It's just ridiculous. And he's as low as he's ever been, in the month of May, which that just blows my mind. And he was in it now. Now JT's going through it, So that's what makes it so special. It's just all we've overcome. And we're a shell of ourselves, honestly, but we're still fighting. We're still in there. And I know y'all heard me say it a million times that healthy teams don't win championships. Tough ones do. But man, Willie is like legendary in our profession. As good a human as you'll ever be around, good a coach. He's about the right stuff. So I'm looking forward to this matchup just because of the respect I have for Willie Fritz. I mean, look where he's always done it. He's taken tough jobs, and he's always won, and he's always had character. And the game needs a ton more of Willie Fritz in it, and that's why I'm most excited. Just you get to go against one of the true legends in our profession.
Jeff, can you speak to the play of the defense tonight? I think there were 6 or 7 possessions where between the second and third quarter where the defense just shut down USF.
Yeah, we got, very similar to how we gave up an out route on 3rd and 12. We both took the fly and nobody jumped down the out and just turned their best receiver loose. So Coach Lepp didn't appreciate it, but I tried to make him feel better. I said, look, they gave up 3rd and 14 and we gave up 3rd and 12. They're just as frustrated as we are. And I won't tell you what he said back to me, but once we got through that little phase, we calmed down. I believe we gave up 14 the first half, and those were all in the first quarter. And then the second half, we got beat on a skinny and a safety in there. That was disappointing. And the other drive that we got to go right on us, and we had good coverage on it. We just missed a dang tackle. So excited about my defense battling. That's tough. They snap it so fast. Proud of them.
Jeff, I have to ask you, there was a report last night about an interview with Texas A&M. Did you interview with Texas A&M?
We had 18 seniors play tonight, and it's a shame, really, that that's what everybody talked about. Any second someone's talking about Jeff Traylor and not Frank Harris is a travesty towards those 18 seniors.
What have the emotions been like for you this week?
Because of my seniors, it's been tough. Especially with this particular group, because I'm so grateful for those 2 zeros and a lot of those single digits that I'm losing. And COVID took on a high school football coach that probably nobody wanted, and we won a lot together. It's been fun.
13-1 now in November. I'm curious what it takes to play your best football late in the season.
I wish you wouldn't have brought up that 1, but I appreciate the 13. It's corny. You're not going to like it, but they like coming to practice still. It matters. And we get better every day. We get just a little bit better every day. They take coaching. They allow me to coach them. And that's really it. There's no other thing to it. And it's because we pour into them. We love them. We coach them hard, but we love them harder. And they're really good players. You can't win all those games without great players.
Coach, Owen Pee Wee, 7 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss tonight. How nice has that been to see his progression throughout the season and grow into a nice role player for the defense?
Yeah, another young player that's really coming on. we're going to be good again next year. I mean, we are. I know everybody's tired of hearing that, but we're going to be good again. He's a good one. And it'll be hard to replace those kids, don't get me wrong, but we got some more ready to go.
Jeff, is this team a championship caliber team in your mind?
We play Tulane Friday at 2:30. We'll learn a lot then.
Anything else for Chris Traylor?
Thank y'all. God bless. Birds up.
Thank you, Jeff.